break. Raptors lead by 8. Ingram puts it on the deck, flies in!
BI3.
My, how the turntables.
We always talk about fool's gold and things are given out and all that stuff, Chandler. But I mean, do we have to start taking them a little more seriously?
There are some surprises early on this season. We got some win streaks from teams that we didn't think were going to have these kind of win streaks.
They have an identity, and the NBA is starting to shift.
And with that, the winning streak is now 8. 8 straight for the first time since January and February of 2022. 37 from Brandon Ingram.
Seeing Brandon Ingram play a lot of basketball games. His shooting from 3 off the catch was phenomenal tonight.
The Raptors just swept the season series versus the Cavs. These were some impressive wins. I mean, on Halloween, Battle 20 points, Barrett 20 points, Ingram 20 points. Then on the 13th, Scotty Barnes 28 points. Then on the 24th,
he's cut off by Lonzo Ball. B.I. says, "Here I am."
Brandon Ingram just gave us his first 30-point game of the season. 37 to be exact. The overall tone is starting to shift. Do you smell that? That's the Raptors cooking the Eastern Conference. And yes, I know the Cavs are not at full strength, but neither were we. But I want to address a comment made by Chandler Parsons. Now, if you don't know who Chandler Parsons is, he's an ex-NBA player. He used to play for the Houston Rockets, then the Dallas Mavericks, then the Memphis Grizzlies. He had a decent career as a role player, but now as an analyst, well, I'll let you be the judge.
Their bench is where it gets a little thin. They got a guy like Jamal Shed playing a lot of minutes. Grady Dick, I thought he was going to be one of those guys that would take a jump. He's been kind of struggling. So I think their bench is thin. They don't have a lot of size outside of Jakob Poeltl.
What? Jakob Poeltl. Jakob Poeltl. Now, look, he said this when our win streak was only about 5, so maybe his opinion might have shifted a little bit. But bro, our bench is thin? Are you drunk? Jamal Shed, Mamukelashvili, CMB, Jamison Battle, Grady Richard.
And he went under it. Dick out on the perimeter. He'll take the mid-range this time.
That's a nice shot by Grady Richard.
I actually agree with Chandler on this one point. I really did think that Grady Dick would have been a lot further along, especially in preseason. He looked like he was about to make a leap, but then as soon as the regular season started, it kind of dwindled down a bit. However, I do have hope for Grady Richard. Grady Dick, I do think he will be playing better, again, based on preseason and just his overall evolution. So yeah, Chandler, our bench is not thin. I mean, we're not OKC deep, but who in the league is? But shout out to Lou Will for smacking some sense into him.
I say, why not? The East is all over the place.
There you go. It's fair.
I'm going to take everybody for face value until somebody creates some separation in the East. But I do like what Toronto is building. I like the identity. You know, we just talked about Barnes. We just talked about RJ Barrett and Brandon Ingram. Like, shine a light on Brandon Ingram. I think people forget how good of a basketball player he is because he's dealt with injuries. But that 1-2 punch with him and Scotty Barnes, they are a dangerous duo.
And when you look at Brandon Ingram, I think of the quote, "No good deed goes unpunished," because that's exactly what happened with Masai Ujiri. He blessed us with Kawhi, and that move blessed us with a parade, and then he saved us from Kawhi. And then he blessed us with Brandon Ingram, and we blessed him with unemployment. And unlike Kawhi, Brandon Ingram actually loves Toronto. He was talking about us before he even knew he was going to play here.
What you guys say is the best city just for its spot?
Toronto, New York,
Toronto. It's a solid city. Great food.
Yeah, Toronto, New York, and Dallas.
I really have a love-hate relationship with this city, but I guess that's how it usually is with your closest relatives. The Raptors were winning when Brandon was shooting booty cheeks from 3. And now for the last 5 games, he has seemed to figure that out. 3 of 6, then 2 of 2, 100%, then 0 for 3, but then 2 for 5, and now 5 of 11? Anyhow, Brandon Ingram can keep a consistent 3-point shot. And we get RJ Barrett back. Yo, the Raptors are coming for the number 1 spot. Do not at me. And yo, Kirthika blessed me with another fun Raptors fact. There are only 5 teams who are top 8 in offense and defense this season. The Rockets, the Thunder, the Raptors, the Pistons, and the Spurs. This shit is not a fluke, and our culture is starting to build.
What has been kind of a highlight or a favorite part about playing for this team?
I guess Darko coming in the locker room yelling.
You mean screaming like this, Brandon?
Let's go!
But that's just not one day, it's every day. You know, he brings the energy every single day. He's the leader of our team. He makes sure that we bring it to practice, to games, to shoot-arounds. He makes sure that we have it every single time we step on the basketball floor. So, you know, that's for me, the best part about being here is just our coach is present every single day.
But as usual, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. I know the Raptors have had an easy schedule, but do you think this is for real? I think we're a playoff team. We are skipping that play-in. But let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time.